We are at the midway point in the championship series, and the Derby 149 field is really starting to take shape. Welcome to another episode of the Road to the Kentucky Derby video series, presented by Woodford Reserve. My name is Tanya Ablin, coming to you from inside the beautiful Starting Gate Suites here at Churchill Downs. We are almost through the month of March, and you can really start to feel the energy of the Derby here at the track. In a few short weeks, we'll be gearing up for the most exciting 2 minutes in sports. Let's take a quick look back at some of the recent highlights and storylines on the road to the Kentucky Derby.
And they're off in the Fountain of Youth Stakes.
Forte returned to action with a dominant win in the Fountain of Youth.
Here's your 2-year-old champion. Here's Forte, geared down.
With that win, he regained the points lead and punched his ticket to the Derby starting gate.
And they're off.
Practical Move took home 50 points on the road to the Derby with a win in the San Felipe.
And Practical Move, another big effort from him under Ramon Vasquez, wins the San Felipe.
Confidence Game had some fun on a sloppy track to win the Rebel and is now third on the Derby leaderboard.
Confidence Game, Red Route 1, Confidence Game!
And most recently, Tappet Trice had a slow start out of the gate, but dominated down the stretch to win the Tampa Bay Derby.
Here comes Tappet Trice, and Tappet Trice going to go on to win the Tampa Bay Derby.
He now sits at number 6 on the leaderboard with 50 points. Now here's a quick look at the current points leaders on the road to the Derby leaderboard following the Tampa Bay Derby. Back on top of the leaderboard is Derby favorite Forte. And a quick note, popular future wager contender and potential Derby favorite Arabian Night has withdrawn from Derby 149. You can hear insider updates on where you might see Derby horses next by tuning into our Inside the Kentucky Derby podcast. Those episodes will include previews and recaps for every race in the championship series, so don't forget to subscribe. Be sure to tune in to all of our channels to hear our racing insiders provide you with expert analysis and insights on the remaining races along the road to the Kentucky Derby. Plus, we make it easy to get all the latest Road to the Kentucky Derby news. Visit KentuckyDerby.com to subscribe to our Derby Insider newsletter. Download the Churchill Downs app to be the first to hear about Derby updates. And follow us on our social platforms for all things Derby, from contender news to party planning and more. We'll see you next time as we travel down the road to the Kentucky Derby.